Meow Yum, written and illustrated by Anna Klinger, May 30th, 2011. Once a 7-year-old girl named Charlotte lived with her parents. She had a cat named Princess. Princess was very greedy and loved to be petted. One day her mom threw out stale bread for the birds. Instead of birds coming, a little squirrel came. The first time he came, Princess didn't know what had happened, but Charlotte and her mom kept throwing bread out, and that little squirrel would come every time. They even made up a name. Mr. Nibbles was taking them away. Princess knew what was happening. An alien squirrel was taking them away. Of course that wasn't true at all. Mr. Nibbles was a bright and cheerful squirrel, and he was always hungry. But Princess had made up her mind. She would have a little snack right then. Not knowing there was a window there, Princess pounced as hard as she could. She hit her head on the window. Oh no! The alien put up a force field, she thought. Princess could get out of the house, but nobody knew, and it was very hard. But one day Charlotte's parents said they would be home late. Charlotte would be home alone for an hour. Charlotte decided to play outside, but she dropped a ball in a hole and fell in. She said, "Help!" At first Princess didn't seem to mind. "Help! Somebody help me!" She perked up. Mr. Nibbles nibbled his way into the house and talked. He said, "That's my house she's in. I think she's stuck." Princess tried to pounce, but Mr. Nibbles bit her. "Ow, what was that for?" Princess said. "You tried to pounce on me. I won't do you any harm," said Mr. Nibbles. "Yes, you will," said Princess. "I won't. All I want is food," said Mr. Nibbles. "You mean you're not trying to take over the earth?" said Princess. "Of course not. Now let's go," Mr. Nibbles snapped. Mr. Nibbles chewed a bigger hole so Princess could get out. They brought a rope. They also brought food. Mr. Nibbles sat on Princess's head. It was faster that way. They argued along the way, but were becoming friends. Finally, they came to the hole. Charlotte said, "You found me! How did you get out? How did you know? Don't step in the hole!" They grabbed the rope in their mouth and lowered it down. Charlotte grabbed it and climbed up. Then they got food and had dinner. They went inside. When Charlotte's parents got home, she told them the whole story. They hugged her, then Princess, and then Mr. Nibbles. They were all happy, and Princess and Mr. Nibbles were close friends. It was definitely a happily ever after ending. The